So Joe's a young guy. But I'm younger. I'm 25 years old, and so just to relate to you guys, literally being our same age, pretty much. I knew what I wanted to do growing up. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur and start my own company. So I just went out and did it. At 16, I had every Westfield mall in Southern California had a kiosk of mine in it. That's what got me the step to get into the business school that I went to in Boston called Babson College, which is known for entrepreneurship strictly. And that I leveraged that into, okay, now how do I apply all this business to what I ultimately want to do, which is, have my own company. I figured I needed to learn first, so I went and started my own company. I don't think we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
Started a company in college in Boston that allowed students to trade or sell really easily their dorm items. And it was called dormitem.com. And basically, if you had a TV and somebody had a refrigerator and the next year your roommate swapped and you needed to get rid of the TV and get a microwave instead, it just made that transaction really easy. Almost a Craigslist.
It's pretty cool.
So
It
that
is.
ended up selling to collegeclassifieds.com, and that was when I got my first bug that I was like, this is what I want to do. So I said, best advice that someone ever gave me in college at a seminar, I forget who it was, but pick somebody who you want to be like. Find that one person and learn everything that they did. Figure out what they did to get where they are. And try to go after them. Try to become them. And I think that for me that was meeting an angel group at my school that entrepreneurs pitch to every month. And we had to actually pitch a project, a fictitious company we created to them, and they graded us. If they wanted to fund it, we got an A. If not, we flunked. But basically, they wanted to fund our deal, and that was it. I said, I want to work for you guys. So the question was, it was an angel group. Understand who you want to be, where you want to be. Do your research on what an investment bank is, what a angel investment group is, what a venture capital group is, the different types of venture capital groups, what's realistic, what's not, and figure out where you want to be, because every one of those it's a completely different job. I mean, I've got investment bankers that work, 120 hours a week, and, they're there on the weekends, and they have no life, and then I know venture capital friends who, sit on a yacht in La Paz most of the year, and it really just depends on where you want to be and where your connections are. Second bit of advice is figure that out and do everything you can to get in there until you're in. There's no. Don't take no as an answer. And for me, my background having had a startup in college and successfully been acquired, and then going to this angel group, I had to literally send them about probably 40 or 50 emails, the founder, to get her to even listen to me. And finally she said, enough, what the hell do you want? What can I do for you? So I ended up saying, I just want to intern for you, I want to work for free, I'll do anything. She finally said, okay, just get a VC to recommend you in and we'll let you in. Sure enough, I got one of my buddy's dads who was a VC to write a little letter and I was good. Ended up getting a whole career out of that. That experience working with hundreds, literally 500 entrepreneurs over a 2.5-year period really put me ahead of almost anybody my age in the industry, because you have that real world experience. And similarly, Joe with Funding Post, he travels to 19 cities across the nation and gets to see 100 entrepreneurs at every event he goes to, not to mention the thousands of emails he gets, monthly from entrepreneurs needing funding. So, yeah, that's my advice. I'd say go pick who you want to be like and go after them.
And I just want to preface this a little bit, is that not all VCs just spend their time on the yacht all day. A lot of them actually work, so don't think like, I'm going to get that dream job and just,
No. You're going to
sit
be
in
working
front of the
very,
yacht.
very, very
Yeah,
hard
you're definitely going to
for
bust
many
your
years
butt.
before you get there.
Yeah.
And I mean, most of the guys that have the funds, they're very, very independently wealthy individuals. The funds are creative a lot of times of a lot of their money, and
But the other point that I wanted to sort of build on is the persistence. I know the entrepreneurs who actually get stuff done are the persistent ones, follow up. I see a lot of people who are like, I sent this investor an email, he never wrote back. I'm like, that's it? That's all your effort. You're asking for $3 million, that's all your effort, right? So the ones who actually get the deals done are the ones who are persistent. Now I have one entrepreneur who's like, he's like, I am persistent to a fault. He's like, I will annoy you once a week, nonstop, until you either reply to me, say yes, no, or I get a restraining order. You know, so you know, you got to sort of level it out. You know, don't be like stalker, like I'm in your garage. You know, like, but you want to be really persistent. You want to learn about this investor, find you know, common interests. You want to make sure that you understand, hey, listen, yeah, you went to UCLA, I go to UCLA. Oh, you like soccer, I love soccer. You know, something like that where you guys build on common interests, and then, you know, follow up and be persistent. If you show them that you're persistent is in, you know, in looking for a job and finding them, and, you know, I'm being this persistent to work for free, you know, they'll take notice. You know, so that's on the job front. But in anything that you're doing, you know, be persistent. Don't let things slide. Don't take it personally when you don't get an email back. People have tons of emails that they're answering every day, tons of phone calls. You know, I mean, you know, people work hard. I mean, I started this out and I was busting my butt. I still do. You know, it's been 9 years and I'm still working my butt off. You know, so just you know, work hard and be persistent. I think you'll do well.